I was thinking about this. If y'all don't know, I recently got married.
Every time I come around your city, bling, bling.
I was thinking about this leading up to the marriage. All my wife was talking about was how excited everybody is for her to get married, and oh my God, the dress, and super excited, and blah blah blah, whatever. But the thing that I was thinking was like, it is the opposite on my end, where nobody's excited. Even the people that's been married for like 30, 40 years are all like, oh man, don't do it. Like blah, blah, blah. And I was just thinking like, why is that? Why is it that, why you think for women, at least they're all, all of the other women around them that usually were married and whatever, or are married or want to be married, are all like, excited for them, like, yay, you've made it, you're such a good girl, you got a good blah blah blah, you got this. But then men, we always like, don't do it. Like, sure, yeah, you positive you want to get married, you're like, bro, you about to, this is the last couple days of your happiness. Like, as every guy, like, I don't think not one guy was like, I'm so excited.
I'm so happy for you, man. Oh my God, you're gonna have such. Oh, yeah, dude.
It's gonna be amazing. Matter of fact, the only person that even said that was that girl when we were axe throwing.
Yeah, but that was still a chick.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It was a girl. Yeah. So I'm like, no one was just like, I'm so excited for you. It's gonna be amazing, and So why you think that is?
I think there's a couple of reasons. One, guys usually just give guys shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's true.
It comes from like a joking type of like, hey, bro, I don't know.
Yeah.
And married guys, not married. Well, not married guys don't really know, but like dudes that have been married, like, you're not going to be unhappy. You know what I'm saying? It's just. I don't know. It's like a joke, like a running joke that every fucking person does.
Well, some people it's definitely not a joke.
Well, some people.
Like,
actually, yeah, probably for a lot of people, like, Greg.
Yeah.
He's over there like, Jake, I'm telling you, don't do it.
Yeah.
Like, all right.
Because he had a horrible experience.
Right.
So he thinks every experience is supposed to be like his experience.
And another thing is that, guys, we don't get excited for stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
oh yeah.
Girls, most women, they thought about this, through childhood, growing up, getting married, doing all that stuff. Like, guys, we really weren't, so the thought
I feel like I was thinking of it,
Okay, were you thinking of being married or thinking of the wedding day?
Yeah, no,
right.
The married, not the wedding.
So I'm kind of talking more along the lines of like the actual wedding day.
Yeah.
So girls, they get excited for that shit. They get all, girls, they get all giddy and.
Yep. Because she always say, my mom always envisioned me in this, white dress that's so blah blah blah. Like, my mom ain't never gonna say nothing like that. She just like, treat women nice, do the right thing, get married, don't just be out there doing whatever.
Right.
But yeah.
So I think guys going up to the wedding, it's not the same feeling. Like, yeah, you're excited for the next chapter,
Yeah.
And so is the girl or the woman, I'm sure, she's looking, towards past the wedding day as well, but it's the wedding day that I think that they're so excited for. When they're talking about people were talking about her getting married, I think they were more talking about the actual wedding day, being excited for that day.
Yeah, instead
not
of
for the rest of her life.
Yeah, not for the marriage.
Right, and that's where I think we, as men, we focus more on is like, what am I going to do after this? You know what I'm saying? Like, how am I going to dig ourselves out of this hole of this fucking day?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That we have to do.
Sure.
So you're excited. It's just not the same. And plus, it's, like, it's all like party shit. Like, it's, I don't know.
I was also thinking it was more like.
There's another point.
Oh, go ahead.
So going on more kind of away from that is, guys, I think guys were programmed to plow the fields everywhere, right?
Yeah.
Where, there's a reason why one man can impregnate 100 women.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like, I think that is in our DNA. It's what we were here to do as people.
Mm-hmm.
Now, because we're people and we've evolved, and you know, we're more in tune with our feelings and emotions, and we care about people. We don't do that.
Mm-hmm.
We get married to one person because yes, we genuinely love this person. However, that feeling of like wanting to smash that chick, don't ever go away.
Yeah.
Ever.
But one thing though is like, because like all good feelings, like let's say, okay, I believe in God and the devil, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think all good feelings or natural feelings or what we feel like is natural feelings are good for you, right?
Right.
Like,
right.
So, do you think if we were to live like that, like let's say, if we were to live where marriage didn't exist, we just went naturally off of feelings, like we were just out there like, oh, we see this girl and we want to have sex, we just have sex. Now, like let's say, you know, we don't have marriage. Nobody is forced to marry each other. If they want to be together, they do. But like let's just say, which I'm sure most guys would be all over the place. But it's like that. We just out there having sex with whoever,
Mm-hmm.
and condoms weren't invented, so and it was okay to just have 50 kids, 100 kids. You know, like let's say that's the norm, right?
Mm.
Do you think we'd be living in a better world or a worse world?
I think it would be I think it would be worse, but in a better way, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
it doesn't make sense at all. I'm saying like it would be more raw. It would be more raw. People would be more real. You know what I'm saying? And when people are more real, because we're not hiding behind your emotions. You're not hiding to not hurt somebody else's feelings. Take it more like the animal kingdom, right?
Yeah.
Like the animal world. That's where I'm leaning more towards. Is if we did that, we would be like animals.
See, I'm thinking it would be way worse, and this is why. Because I think one of the biggest problems we have right now is fatherless homes.
Right.
And we would have 1,000 times more fatherless homes. Like no one would be taking care of the kids.
But that's
no man would stay behind.
But see,
and teach their kid.
That's the thing is because we're people, and because we need some type of structure. This is how we've evolved.
Yeah, we've
evolved to this, to where like, yes, as humans we need companionship, we need structure, we need to be working.
I mean, we don't need it.
Well, I mean,
we believe it's better. Well, most believe it's better.
Well, that's if we didn't need to, none of this would be a thing. If there wasn't that need to be better, to work, to do this.
Yeah. That's true. That's part of being human. I guess.
Damn. I forgot I was going with that. Yeah, so we've evolved to this thing where, like, yes, we need homes that have a mother and a father specifically to teach.
Yeah.
And now I'm not saying in this world where, you know, men are supposed to plow, you know, just play the field and all that stuff. Now I'm not saying that we're just supposed to just be single and go out.
No, I'm just saying, do you think it'd be better?
50
That's the
chicks.
question. What do you think?
Well, that's what I'm getting at, is that, you know how the Mormons do it when they have like 5 wives or whatever?
Yeah.
Like, maybe that's how it's supposed to be. Why do those motherfuckers do that? That's weird. You know what I'm saying? They're still coming from they still have a father.
They do.
And just like a troop of gorillas, I always bring up gorillas, or a lion pride, you know, they impregnate multiple women.
But still, I guarantee you they still have the urge to impregnate more.
Probably.
It ain't no end to, like, that's the thing, is, like, as a man, there ain't no end to how many you think, you know, like, think
right.
sexually about or think something about. Like, women probably really have no end either to how many men they find attractive. You know, they probably don't think as sexually as we do, you know, when they make a bond with somebody. But, like, that's like saying, like, oh, yeah, they've married and now they don't think any man is. They're going to still look at other men and think they're attractive for the rest of their life.
Right.
So, like,
but they can only get pregnant by one guy at a time.
Even if you have 10 wives, you still going to go out and you still going to be like, oh, she's, you know,
Oh
she's
yeah,
this.
I want that one. It's the
Yeah,
next
you're
one.
gonna still say so. It's
True.
no,
I mean, I'm not saying there's no.
there ain't
I'm not
no
saying there's an
end
end
to
to it.
the only way to do it is either, you know,
Have one or not, or have
No,
just
like,
have one.
just don't fight the like go with the urges, which is meaning having hundreds of kids,
Right.
or you know, thinking that it's better to
I mean,
be,
Nick Cannon's doing it.
but or it's better to just be with a family, you know, like that's
Right.
it, like just one family. And I don't think adding 5 is really changing the whole thing of like wanting to be with one or more, because you're still gonna be, it's infinite.
It doesn't end.
Yeah.
Right. Just
So I'd
because
be
you have
like-
your 5 doesn't mean it's gonna go away.
Yeah, you still like those with 5. I'm sure still
I
cheat
get
all
that.
the time.
Oh, for sure.
Like,
They just
it might
keep
be
going.
worse because they'd be like, oh, they're gonna accept it.
Yeah. It's like, what are you gonna say?
Yeah. Okay, number 6. All right, I'll just bring her into it.
What's
Okay.
2 more?
Yeah. So it's still like not even equal. But
And it
then-
also could be too, because you know, as a man, you're taking on the responsibility of a woman too. That's another person you got to worry about. You know what I'm saying? Like
Wait.
when people say, you know, the original question of, "Are you sure? Are you sure you want to do this?" Is because
Yeah.
now you're not by yourself anymore. Now
Yeah.
you have to look out for yourself and this other person.
Oh yeah, you have to.
As a man, you know, so
Yeah.
that's probably more what it is.